The power of vulnerability in strengthening marriage. Vulnerability is often perceived as weakness in a society that values strength, confidence, and independence. However, in the context of marriage, vulnerability can be a powerful tool that fosters deep connection, trust, and emotional intimacy. When couples embrace vulnerability, they open doors to greater understanding and acceptance, creating a foundation of resilience in their relationship. Learning to be vulnerable with each other can transform a marriage, strengthening the bond between partners in ways that lasting love requires. In marriage, vulnerability means revealing one's true self, the insecurities, fears, and dreams that often go unspoken. It's easy to focus on maintaining a strong exterior, especially in moments of conflict or disappointment, but hiding these feelings can create barriers over time. When partners choose to share their innermost thoughts and feelings, they invite empathy and acceptance into the relationship. This openness allows both individuals to see and accept each other fully, recognizing both the strengths and the imperfections that make them human. One of the key ways that vulnerability strengthens marriage is by building trust. Trust is the cornerstone of any successful relationship, but it's not built overnight. It requires repeated demonstrations of honesty and openness, even when it feels uncomfortable. When partners feel safe enough to be vulnerable with each other, they can express themselves honestly, knowing that their thoughts and feelings will be respected and understood. This trust becomes a protective layer within the relationship, allowing each person to feel secure and valued. In the absence of vulnerability, it can be difficult to reach this level of trust, as partners may feel compelled to hide parts of themselves to avoid judgment or rejection. Furthermore, vulnerability encourages emotional intimacy, which is an essential component of a healthy marriage. Emotional intimacy goes beyond physical closeness. It is the deep sense of connection that comes from knowing and being known by another person. When couples are vulnerable, they are actively inviting each other into their private worlds, sharing aspects of themselves that are rarely revealed. This process of mutual sharing fosters a sense of togetherness, allowing each partner to feel truly seen and valued. As a result, couples often feel more connected, even during challenging times, because they have a solid foundation of emotional intimacy to rely on. Conflict is a natural part of any relationship, and vulnerability can play a transformative role in resolving disagreements. When couples argue, it's easy to fall into defensive patterns, trying to protect oneself rather than address the root of the issue. However, when one partner chooses to approach conflict with vulnerability, by expressing how they feel hurt, afraid, or disappointed, it shifts the conversation. Instead of seeing each other as adversaries, they begin to see the pain or worry behind the words. Vulnerability fosters empathy, helping each person understand the other's perspective and work toward a resolution together. Embracing vulnerability also has a profound effect on personal growth within marriage. Being vulnerable requires self-reflection and the willingness to confront one's fears and insecurities. When individuals are committed to growth, they bring that openness into the marriage, which strengthens the partnership. Couples who value vulnerability often create an environment where each person feels free to grow, change, and pursue their own dreams, knowing they have a supportive partner by their side. This environment of acceptance helps both partners become the best versions of themselves, fostering resilience within the marriage. However, practicing vulnerability can be challenging. Many people fear that revealing their innermost thoughts and feelings will lead to rejection or judgment. For vulnerability to be effective in a marriage, it's essential that both partners are committed to creating a safe space where honesty is encouraged and respected. This means responding to vulnerability with compassion, listening without interrupting, and offering support rather than criticism. By doing so, couples can build a relationship based on genuine understanding and mutual respect. In conclusion, vulnerability is a powerful tool that can transform and strengthen marriage. By allowing themselves to be open and honest, couples create a foundation of trust, emotional intimacy, and empathy that enhances the bond between them. Although vulnerability may feel uncomfortable at times, the rewards are worth the effort. Couples who embrace vulnerability not only grow closer but also create a resilient and loving partnership capable of weathering life's challenges. When both partners are willing to share their true selves, they unlock the full potential of their relationship, experiencing a depth of connection that brings lasting joy and fulfillment to their marriage.